don't think it should be special ed and gen ed. I don't think we should do the labels. I think it should be strengths and weaknesses. Some kids that are really strong in my class struggle in other classes. So what's to say that if we put one label on them, they're going to be placed in the right classes? And I know that's difficult, and I'm not necessarily sure what the answer to that would be, but I think it's getting to know them and knowing where their strengths and weaknesses are and helping to place them in future years and in future classes.
I think it's necessary. I used to think of it as like a privilege, but now I think it's actually, it's necessary for everyone's future.
For me, inclusion's not a place or a number. Inclusion is a feel. And as I stated earlier, sometimes you can't put objective data to that, but you know it when you see it.
Inclusion is acceptance.
I was going to say that. I was in my head, I was playing like, okay, how am I going to word this?
You can say that too.
Okay, acceptance.
We think the same a lot of times.
Inclusion to me means incorporating all of those learners in everything that we do, everything that we plan as educators, not just those on one or either end of the spectrum, but those in the middle as well, and catering to everyone's needs and being intentional and having an individualized education plan for every student. And I think if teachers have that in their mind, then we are celebrating inclusion in the right way.
Like, they get to experience what we're experiencing, and they don't get like treated differently than us.
It feels great to be at Castle Knight.
When I look at inclusion, I would love to see is that all learners are included in all levels of the class. And I think it's a challenge to a teacher. It's not always easy, but as the benefits to the students, it's worth every effort, and to make sure that we have a healthy mix of kids in there.